National media outlets would have you believe the sky is falling with our real estate market, but some cities getting unfairly painted with the same brush. Let's find out. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, my name is Greg Pierce. I'm a local real estate agent and investor on the east coast of Canada, servicing the Halifax area of Nova Scotia. And if you're thinking of buying, selling, investing, or just want to learn more about the real estate market, click on my Calendly link below in the description to book a one-on-one call, or if you're local, we can meet up at your local favorite coffee shop. All right, now let's dive into the numbers for the first half of 2025. So from January 1st until June 30th, 2,669 homes were sold in the Halifax-Dartmouth region, and that's a 2.7% increase over the same period as last year. The average sale price is up to $606,467, and that's also up by 4.5% year over year. Average days on market are still sitting at 34 days, which is the same as last year, and we've also got around 1,290 active listings right now compared to 1,000 at this time last year. So that gives us about 1.98 months of inventory, which is still technically a seller's market, but it is slowly moving towards a more balanced market, which is going to favor buyers. Now here's what I'm noticing on the ground. So buyers are acting like the market is cooler than it actually is, and sellers are acting like it's a little bit hotter than it really is. So what I'm finding is this creates a gap in expectations, and that's where deals can fall apart if you are not prepared and pricing properly or advising your buyers properly. So with more inventory on the market, sellers are facing more competition than last year, and that's why pricing and marketing matters more than ever. You only get one chance to make a first impression, so you've got to get it right the first time. If the price is off or the listing doesn't stand out because of poor marketing or poor photography, buyers will quickly move on to the next one. So now let's talk about interest rates. They haven't come down as much as a lot of people were expecting. So what we're seeing right now is that fixed term rates are still struggling to stay in the threes, and the Bank of Canada has held rates steady for the last two announcements, and the next one is coming at the end of this month on July 30th. But until we see a meaningful drop, some buyers are still choosing to stay on the sidelines. And as mentioned, there's still a lot of noise in the national headlines. We've still got trade tensions, economic uncertainty, and talk of slowing markets in places like Vancouver and Toronto, but Halifax is telling a different story. We're not seeing the deep corrections that other cities are experiencing, and our market has been steady with healthy price growth and consistent buyer activity. So what does this mean for you if you're a local looking to buy or sell in the area? If you're a seller, pricing and presentation are everything right now. You have more competition and you've got to stand out from day one. And if you're a buyer, this could be your perfect window before rates fall and competition heats back up in the fall. And if you're just keeping an eye on the market, do not let national headlines distract you. Halifax is completely holding its own. And if you want to chat about your options or just grab a coffee and talk about real estate, I'm absolutely here for that. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.